How does corruption affect environmental sustainability? Have you ever wondered how corruption can impact our planet? It turns out that corruption plays a significant role in harming environmental sustainability. When corruption seeps into the management of natural resources, it distorts how these resources are protected and used. This often leads to illegal activities like logging, mining, and overfishing, which can devastate ecosystems and reduce biodiversity. In many regions, corrupt practices weaken the enforcement of environmental regulations. This means that harmful activities can occur without any checks or balances. For instance, illegal logging can wipe out entire forests, while unregulated mining can pollute rivers and land. The long-term effects of these actions can lead to ecological damage that takes years to recover from, if recovery is even possible. From an anthropological viewpoint, corruption is not just about individual wrongdoings. It is deeply rooted in social and political contexts. Corruption reflects the complex relationships and power dynamics that determine who has access to environmental resources. In many cases, corruption is systemic, meaning it is widespread and accepted within institutions. This makes it challenging to tackle using traditional anti-corruption measures. Moreover, corruption often worsens poverty and inequality. When resources are misallocated or diverted away from public goods, it is the poor and marginalized communities that suffer the most. These communities depend heavily on natural resources for their livelihoods and often lack the means to resist exploitation. This creates a vicious cycle where environmental degradation leads to increased poverty, and poverty makes people more vulnerable to corrupt practices. In practical terms, the effects of corruption in environmental sectors can be quite severe. It can result in weak enforcement of laws designed to protect the environment, allowing pollution and habitat destruction to thrive. Additionally, powerful elites may engage in illegal land grabs, monopolizing resources that should be available to everyone. Funds that are meant for conservation or sustainable development can be misallocated, further harming the environment. Public trust in environmental governance can also suffer due to corruption. When communities see that their leaders are not acting in their best interests, they may become disengaged and less likely to participate in environmental initiatives. Addressing corruption effectively requires an understanding of the specific social and cultural contexts in which it occurs. Anti-corruption strategies that do not take local realities into account may fail or even worsen existing inequalities. Engaging communities, promoting transparency, and supporting fair resource management are essential steps in combating corruption and protecting the environment. In summary, corruption has a damaging effect on environmental sustainability by enabling resource exploitation, weakening governance, and deepening social inequalities. Tackling this issue requires a nuanced understanding of how corruption operates and its impacts on both people and the environment.